at thehookupic.com. I'm Abby.
I'm Caitlin, and we're here with the Olympics at Ralphie's Disco Parlor.
I'm Jeff.
Lucas.
I'm Noel.
Trevor.
I'm Dan.
This is Max.
This is Holt.
Basically, how did you guys become the Olympics? I know you started out as the Happy Chromosomes.
Yep.
How did you switch?
Well, Noel joined the band, and we were kind of sick of the name the Happy Chromosomes. I remember telling people when we'd be in Iowa City, and I couldn't help but say, we're in the Happy Chromosomes. And then people would say, why would you laugh at, don't laugh at your name. I was like, I just can't help it.
Another, good way of putting it, instead of it being the happy chromosomes, it could also be known as the crappy homosomes.
Yeah, we got called that a lot, so it wasn't quite cool. We
Well,
got
I remember
hazed.
at one time at this school show that we were doing, or maybe we didn't do it. One of in high school, one of the other bands that played this kind of an impromptu put together band thing, and they called themselves the Jolly Enzymes. And it was a lot of band jokes about that. And
A lot of
so
controversy involved in that.
Yeah, there was the political atmosphere at the time. It just didn't work for Happy Chromosomes. I mean, Clinton just became president, so it just was kind of weird.
Yeah, and then there was the flood.
Yeah, the flood of 08.
Yeah.
Flood of 08 was really huge.
And Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She died in the flood.
What type of artists do you guys draw inspiration from?
Candy Breaks is a big one.
One of our bro friends, Jordan Blue, is a very cool songwriter. Good
Yeah.
grooves.
But recently, the stuff we've been writing, I think a lot of the band Girls. Let's see.
Girls. Lucas.
I'd probably draw most of my influence, as far as effective guitar and stuff, from the Mars Volta and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, we were listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers jam, and Jeff and I were just like, this is Lucas. This is awesome.
So it's kind of cool. You guys all have different influences, but you kind of put it all together. Because your music is different from anything that I've heard around Iowa City, which is cool. Is there a way you would describe it? I guess that kind of makes it stand out.
Dark pop.
Yeah.
That's the new official name we've decided on, is dark pop.
Yeah.
Which again, maybe it's kind of ambiguous, but it's yeah, I don't know.
It's hella tight.
Just
Yeah, it's
imagine
hella-
pop, but darker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just imagine Holtz here, who's not in the band, nor is Max, and just imagine them in a dark room.
Yeah.
That's basically what you get.
yeah.
It's
How
like the
did you
sound
guys
system.
all meet?
ChristianMingle.com. Yes.
Luke, Noel, and I
As
grew
the
up in the
place.
same church. Met Jeff and Dan through basketball, because basketball rules. What? Woo, woo.
And we've known Holtz here for our whole life. And we went to Jeff and I and Trevor and Lucas, we all went to the same high school together.
As well as Jordan.
I said
Max.
Jordan.
Max.
Or Max.
Warrior football rules.
Yeah.
Football.
Do you guys have any embarrassing moments that you've had on stage that you
Our
don't want to
encore.
remember again?
None.
Or
Well,
just perfect?
most recently, the show we played with Rubble Bucket last week at Gabe's, and we were supposed to play this encore song, and we were trying we didn't prepare anything, and so we had played a couple months ago at this house show right around Christmas time, where we played we played Feliz Navidad and another La Bamba, a couple Mexican grooves. And so we're like, well, let's just play Feliz Navidad again, it's March, and so we tried, and it was a miserable failure, and ended very awkwardly.
One time on stage, I got really excited because it was going really well, and then I exposed myself, and I was kind of embarrassed.
Oh no.
That was embarrassing.
Do you guys have a favorite place to play?
What is each one?
Why would you ask that?
Pressure.
No, I
Iowa City.
Fairfield.
dude, Fairfield rocks.
Fairfield ruled.
I don't.
Yeah, if you guys know much about Fairfield, but it's got a very cool kind of what you would expect from any kind of small Midwestern Iowa town or whatever. But there's the Maharishi University there, which kind of creates this very weird international kind of culture, and all these Middle Eastern restaurants, and the castle, which is where some of our friends live over there, is converted old schoolhouse. It's very, very kind of a interesting plays and a lot of cool people there, and like the vibes are very just like do it yourself, like grassroots, and just a very fun place to play.
Their mantra over there is Weird Life, and
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Weird
It
Life.
just completely fits Fairfield. It's great.
What's the farthest you guys been away then from Iowa City?
Not that far.
Ames, Iowa.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, okay, Ames was far because we went there one night and it was like the
Alright.
blizzard of '86 again.
Yeah.
So we had to drive through that. Noel and I did, and it took 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
3.5, 4 hours, yeah.
Because it was just.
On the way back, on the way there was fine. On the way back, Trevor was just like
I was a little drunk.
2 and 10 and like freaking out.
No, I wasn't drunk, but yeah, I was just.
I offered to drive, we just wouldn't let me.
Yeah. We all offered to drive.
It was funny because I was like super scared, just like driving like this, and then Lucas is like, "Oh, Rob Zombie." We started listening to Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
I know a lot of you guys are in school still, so how do you balance, school and the band?
Jeff and I don't.
Yeah. It's,
To be honest, we don't. I don't know about Dan, but Jeff and I don't.
there's a lot. Yeah, time management's been key, which
We have not.
what I mean is
No.
we haven't found that
we haven't
key yet.
unlocked the door.
Yeah, it's I mean that's kind of in jazz. Like it works out alright for the most part, but it does kind of really come down to a lot of like time management a lot, and just like making sure that we're getting stuff done for both of those.
I basically do all my homework. It's just like at 3 in the morning after the show, but I do it.
Dan takes his laptop to shows sometimes.
I'm that
Yes.
guy.
Yeah, we figure
there.
each band needs to have that one guy off in the corner, just kind of like with
MacBook
his
Pro.
microphones, MacBook Pro, just like seriously like.
Really uninterested in everything else. Oh, I have to go. Oh, okay, we'll play.
Otherwise, we just look like we're
Play
too
back.
excited to play there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to write about too, or sing about?
Well, Jeff does most of the, all the lyrics and kind of the beginning writing of the song, so.
Yeah, I kind of go off and on from picking up stuff, and even sometimes in one song I'll even include stuff that's just completely in my own imagination, or like kind of just taken from like any other inspiration, stuff I'm reading, or just people I'm around and stuff. And all of its brutality, and if you ever catch me looking over my shoulder.
What do you guys think sets you apart?
Looks.
Dude,
Yeah.
looks and one thing I think, just recently with a lot of the shows we've been playing, it's kind of coming together as far as just we're starting to hit our stride creatively, and then just really getting comfortable with each other.
Yeah, we
Um,
sometimes we'll go days on end without wearing clothes.
Yeah.
And just I feel more comfortable with Noel almost
Yeah.
when we're in the shower together than
Yeah.
when right
I was
now.
gonna say
But-
after the shower.
Yeah.
But yeah, in all seriousness though, the energy during our shows, I think is probably a big draw for people that come, because they know they'll get some grooves that they can dance to, and we'll dance to.
Yeah.
So we don't just sit there and stare at our shoes.
Yeah, because live,
Sometimes we do.
because live, I mean, there's always the band has to kind of initiate. I feel like the band's role is to initiate kind of some sort of energy that they want to have going for the night, and then it's always easier if the crowd can actually pick up on that and kind of give that back to the band, and then just kind of work off each other for the rest of it.
Do you have a fan moment or a big groupie that's always at your shows or something like that?
Faye.
Yeah,
Faye.
Faye's
Faye.
been there,
Explain.
not from the beginning, but
Faye's been there for the last few shows. But
That's our mannequin.
yeah.
We grounded her this recently.
yeah, no Mission Creek for Faye this week.
Oh,
She's-
big week
She
and
didn't like
she's
being
out.
called a piece of meat, so.
So we grounded her.
Pulled her apart.
Grounded.
Yeah, I saw it
She's
very
in the couch.
sparkly,
Limbs are all
scattered.
over the house. Yeah. So what do you see in the future?
Some money.
Sorry,
Yeah,
honey.
No, there's never gonna be much.
That's what,
Well, it
yeah.
is 2012, so nothing.
What do you see at the end of the year?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do a tour of Dangerani and try in the summer try to hit up the Midwest a little
Yeah,
bit.
some of our friends, maybe they had them, and maybe some of our friends around the Midwest, around Iowa, and maybe in
Candy Breaks,
Illinois,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis and stuff. So we're trying to set that up together right now, which is It's going alright. It's kind of hard, like, just doing it yourself too, like without much background booking out of state. But I'm trying to set stuff up, and it's been exciting just to experience that and hopefully have it come together like for June, I think, is what we're looking at. So.
Well, you guys can check these guys out on their Facebook site at the Olympics.
And Zanga.
Dang
Zanga.
No. We do frequent chat roulette.
Yeah.
Bringing it back.
And LinkedIn.
Or if any of you guys are on the ChristianMingle.com site,
Hit us
That's
up,
how
you
they
know.
met.
How they met.
So maybe
we're very active on that
I
stuff.
mean, I'm the only single one in the band, so.
Well, thanks so much, guys.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
Talking to this guy.
Thank you.
But you got me blue, you got me down.
All right.
All right.
We all just went.